Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to week 6 of the Zamori X Melanitis Hair Growth Challenge. By now, you have learned how to care for your scalp, how to moisturize correctly, how to trim, how to detangle gently, and we're now finally going to go into protective styling. This is one of the most effective methods for growing your natural hair if it is done correctly. And if it isn't done correctly, it is one of the most damaging things for your natural hair. So stick with us through this episode and you're going to find out how do you protective style correctly. Let's get into it. Protective styling is all about giving your hair a break. It means putting your hair in a style that will help to protect it from damage so that it remains healthy and strong. For type 4 hair particularly, these styles help to keep moisture locked in and to reduce breakage. So let's dive into exactly how you can do these protective styles to keep your hair happy and thriving. So, to protective style is to keep your hair protected from yourself and from the environment. When it is protected from the environment, it is shielded from daily wear and tear. When it is protected from you, it reduces the need to manipulate your hair often, which helps to prevent breakage and dryness. So again, the goal is to keep your hair healthy and moisturized. Type 4 hair is super beautiful, but it also needs extra care because it's naturally delicate and prone to dryness. These protective styles help to keep moisture in and tangles out. If you do not want to have to detangle your hair very often, you need to keep it in a protective style so that it does not get tangled in the first place. Protective styles also help to protect your scalp and your edges, which helps your hair to grow longer and stronger while having less breakage. Let me share with you some secrets, which I call the golden rules to avoid damage when you're protective styling. So to keep your hair safe and healthy, you need to follow all these rules while you're protective styling. First, never style your hair too tight. If it hurts, it's damaging your follicles. Pain is always a bad thing. Always. It always shows you that there's something wrong. You should not normalize feeling pain when you're getting your hair styled. This is wrong. Rule number 2, protect your edges since they are super delicate. We have interacted with a lot of customers of recent who have lost their edges. The most common culprit for this is very tight protective styles. Rule number 3, always moisturize your hair before styling and avoid styles that put stress on your scalp. So when we're talking about moisturizing, we're talking about the normal lock method that we discussed in our moisture series, but we're also talking about deep conditioning. It is very important to deep condition your hair prior to installing a protective style. Once your hair is properly moisturized, by the time you take down your hair, it will not be so dry that it will start breaking as soon as you touch it. Finally, keep your scalp clean to prevent irritation and help your hair grow strong. Avoid over-oiling your scalp when your hair is in a protective style because you're not going to be able to wash it as often. So you want to apply only light products and do this as less frequently as possible to avoid product buildup. In our previous session, we discussed the role of flaxseed gel in detangling your hair. It is truly a game changer for type 4 hairstyles because it softens your hair for detangling and it makes protective styling easier by reducing knots and locking in moisture at the ends. Plus, your style lasts longer and causes less breakage. So you just need to apply a little flaxseed gel on the ends of your moisturized hair and then style. This is best used for natural twists, natural braids, and similar styles. So how long should you keep in your protective style? We recommend 2 to 4 weeks maximum, depending on your style. Leaving the hair in a protective style for too long can cause problems like matting, excessive shedding, dryness, or breakage, taking this style down. So when you're removing these protective styles, you must spray some water or leave-in conditioner on your hair. Make sure it is well saturated. Gently finger detangle first, and then you can go in with a comb. You can follow the steps that we talked about in our detangling session to ensure that your hair is correctly detangled as you're taking it down from a protective style. One more thing to consider is that even when your hair is in a protective style, it still needs to be taken care of. You need to moisturize your hair regularly, and in this case, set a routine that you can easily follow. And here I'm talking about you moisturizing your braids, your twists, whatever protective style you have in. Let it be a routine you can easily follow and it matches your day-to-day life. And of course, avoid adding too much oil to your scalp. In conclusion, protective styling works best when the style is comfortable, it has been installed gently, and you are focusing on moisturizing your hair while it is protected. 2, you must be taking care of your scalp. 3, avoid pulling on your edges. And 4, remove the styles carefully. If you treat your hair right, it will thank you. So our activity for this week, we are heading into the Christmas season. So pick a protective style that you think you want to have as you head into the new year and share with us on the group what this protective style is, how long you plan to keep it in, and what steps you followed to moisturize your hair before installing it. We look forward to seeing you again in the next session. Have a good one.